Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the red subscribe button down below and turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
Usually abantu baba abroad bale bapera aside mfiya the type of life they live, I think it cannot be compared to the life we see we are living. And that only tells any person that this person is a special person. If someone was to be granted asylum under the normal UNHCR conditions,
yes, it
is very, very far from the life that you are living.
Tell them most of the times, like here in Malaysia, UNHCR refugees, most of them they actually live in the camp. There is a camp where they live. They don't live like I mean, I live in an area which is Yapa Mwamba. Anyway.
Yes, and that's the point people should understand. If it was any normal arrangement, nangwali mishita staff bali sumka, but already a layman can even tell that there's something special about this person, judging by the way he's living his life. So that is just my contribution that I wanted to give on that part.
No, I hope they are learning. I hope they are learning because they think that they don't understand how these things happen.
How jealous? I combat the transformer.
Uchemba is contributing. Is saying Maeva. Yes, there is Maeva camp. Here there is their camps where people live. Concept they have got areas where they keep my refugees. They don't keep them in my area. No, thank you, my brother. I hope but continue. Hello? 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 Yakan kafoni. I want to there so. Yeah. Hello?
Hello, Dad.
Yes, sir.
Maomba shadi.
We don't from kwa.
Honorable here.
Yeah. Usha honorable ishi na imwe. Amashida muipera ati honorable. Honorable teshi na imwe. Anyway, go ahead, talk.
Okay, but otherwise what you have said in Satayari, that you are in Anzelo, is not in sense otherwise. Because of the talk about the petition, was about for one or two questions, then and on the other side, they say, never underrate the bunch of fools.
Yeah, it's true.
So, yeah. So, we pray for you that God to keep protecting. President Zambia, may God keep on protecting you. So even if they want to do that petition or on my own, even pennies on my post to say that these things, nothing will work.
No, this one would actually work, is working for me very well. This bunch of fools, they are actually helping me. In this instance, this bunch of fools, they will be helping me. Like one thing that I can reveal is that at least they are confirming that I'm a person of influence and therefore a person of high interest. This one, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. In fact, they might think that they are trying to bring you down, and yet on the other side, they are putting you up.
They are proving, because before when I came, I was pleading, trying to convince people to say, no, where I come from, I'm a political figure, whatever, and they must have been wondering to say, whatever. Anyway, It is after some investigation that they found it. But now, they will think to say, for real, this person is still a political giant.
He's a political giant. No wonder he's being looked at. No wonder yeah.
Why would they be? Yes.
So, otherwise, that's my comment.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello?
What that?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Evening, Mr. Tali.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, please, of course, you know me, you know my name. I'd rather not say.
Yes. And I'm humbled that you have called in. And my special greetings to you and Madame at home. Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I always follow your programs, Mr. Tayali. Yeah, my only contribution when it comes to this petition that is being signed, for argument's sake, if you are found wanting and you are sent back to Zambia, are we setting a precedent that we know some people that are out there? Are we also going to sign another petition that they come back?
Okay, very good. Very good. Very
So
good. Nice question.
Someone is not thinking this thing through very well.
Yeah. you are very right.
Mr. Tayali.
No, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. You have asked. So, okay, if they manage to sign this petition and I'm sent back home, are they also going to sign? What if now others also start collecting signatures to have some of these people brought back?
Yes.
No, thank you very much.
Mr. Tayali, good night.
Good night. You know, sometimes you might think that you are shooting somebody and yet you are shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah? Because you have got a number of people who are out there whom you are hero worshipping. There are people out there who you agree with and you are hero worshipping them because they are speaking the same language, because they agree with you. And for me, you don't agree with me. You want to raise this petition so that I'm brought back home. Okay, what if now the other camp also start signing petition to bring some of your people back? What will happen? Then you start saying, hey, Hakainde Ichirema, he's a very bad man. Hey, he brought this one back. He brought this one back. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. Please go ahead. Okay, now we can phone Palaudi. I think London feel direct to phone.
Direct phone, Palaudi. Okay. I'll need to say, influence my president. I want to recover.
Now, recover.
Bakava. Ala bakava. Imodi ministu mbuti mwatu ofisha kwa mwa ya senda. Influence mwa kwa ministu mbuti mwa ya senda.
Na wakawa.
Wa president wonga bwe na chote.
Nimbola ka Queen Mpumi kalele ama messages apa Queen Mpumi. Oh nani ka Beverly. Ndefo katumina phone. Iwe Beverly ndefo kutumina phone hapa ndefo awasuki. Ndeka de tumuku kusaiduka. Hello? Hello? Iwe ule kwato mtishindi mkalamba iwe. Ule yes tayari kwa nalikuli hapo. Ule kwato mchishi.
You are tayari.
Kabio kwa iwe ule tie. Akulanda efo chabango amona. Efo chabango ngo amona sana fintu fya bakulu. You lose respect.
I want to answer that guy that just called you so clear because since you are laughing.
Okay,
you are laughing and you are laughing and you're saying those other ones who are outside, you say these petitions are and you are taken back home. What about the other campus that side? Here's the difference that we went with 8 games. You on your platform. You sought asylum, running away from persecution from the current administration. Your asylum right now, you sit on the fact that the current government is a brutal government and has been persecuting political opponents. Okay? That's your status. So you got asylum based on that. So now that the status quo has changed, there is no need for you to seek protection from the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees.
Okay, wait a minute. Iwe umfa kuno. Beverly. Iwe. Una umfa na iwe first na iwe ndefo kulandana webuno bwino. Let's make a conversation first. Call and let's make a conversation. Not weka. Chilishani. Hello? Yes.
Batari mulibwanji.
Bwino bwanji.
Mulibwanji. Batari ndine Moses ku Chawama. Ifuno kamba kona imu apa bemuna mbochita ntungatera Genesis na imu majuba fast food.
Listen. If you are able to reason, because here we are talking, ni phone to the phone, except that other people are listening. So we should be able to convince. You see, but like Beverly Apanikamba, she's just talking. I mean, that doesn't make sense. So I definitely cut you. I don't cut you because you don't disagree with me. I cut you because you don't want to reason. If you don't want to reason, I cut you. Like now, I'm talking, you are listening. I'll give you time to talk. So talk. I can never cut you.
Batari, zebuze munamba izemuchita munasova.
Okay.
Everybody UPND don't think that they are stupid. They don't think no. Vazi batimu mapindamuka munga kamilioni. They will never trust you. The time that vimza kabwera kuzani bazaka migwira. So nikambeko pali mfa abalungu. Ija board ya abalungu kuja ku South Africa ilichebu because HH ndiye aringisa kutikinkali so. It's very easy na simple. Ngati family y'abalungu bafunja kuleta board ko HH safunikira kupezeka na pafuti because balungu pebenze moyo HH senzo kuno chitali konzao nabo ebe anafuna kubeza revenge ero nabasunga kuyipa manje balungu bawamebwanje mu chitumbi ivi very simple HH just to stay away akashite delegate na nkoli ba vice president manje mwaye msapota varungu tayari but muziki.
Okay, Vera, according to you, vamene wakamba kuli iwe ndiye wona munga ndiye va sense. Simwamen, according to you, vamene wakamba ndiye vanzeru, manje ine sinigwirizana na iwe. Nishinala kwa I don't agree. I don't agree with what you are saying. I don't agree. So by the fact that I don't agree, does it mean that nalakwa?
Manje kai musekushita implicate vantu makebi zuwa shita represent family ya Lungu.
Okay.
Representative.
Is it represent
kuyimirira makebi zuwa. Simpamvu za nuru mpamvu za it's the constitutional right kuti naye ayimirire.
Palibe wamene akana.
Musinga lengi sekta sa ayimirire.
Palibe wamene akana kuti ni constitutional right yake. Ni constitutional right yake, but are you not seeing hypocrisy or double standard? Uku one side akambati yai I'm representing the family chitumbi sabweresa, but uku side nifuna nikaimirire but HH sakapezekeko. Don't you see something strange here?
But it's very strange. You just represent family. By HH ndiye bali room. They been kukarache away from Chitumbi na Mariro. As simple as that.
Okay. So Mvera mwana. If wamena wakamba ine na Mvera, but I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. Can you respect, and I will respect you. Can you respect my view as well?
Okay, you na each to respect, but don't attack your friend because of my immediate. Msiye naye the constitution right yake. Msakambia tagulira Chitumbi.
But sizona, even zona. Wamena gulira Chitumbi ni ndani. Si makeni.
Family. Walungu bali na family. Yoro family ngatiria against. Chikanga Trump sana mulese kupenda kwa mailo ya Jimmy Carter.
Iwe.
Bakapwepwe sana baresi bana nikani bakaunda sana baresi kupwepwe kamba
Swana baresi
respect family. Why? You know that deep down.
awe vasiana mwana tumacha respect family, but when it comes to governance issues vintu va government vikala pa first, family ibwela kumbuyo.
So now the president should delegate. If it's government, that's why he could be vice president. The president strong respect delegate.
Commander in chief ni hakaende ichilema. So kulibe va delegation here. Delegation kanongati adwala salimo mcountry, but ngati alimo he cannot delegate. He's the commander in chief. He cannot do that. Basa miname. They shouldn't teach you. They shouldn't teach you. He can't. He's the commander in chief.
Bantu wamene bamvera ko point ya bajabantu is straightforward. They don't want a president nearby, which is very simple. Because of
no, it's not simple.
It's simple.
It's not simple because Hakainde Hichilema is the commander in chief. Then kuzapezeka masoja kuja. Sir, it's not possible that Hakainde Hichilema asapezeke ko iyai. He's the commander in chief. Especially bamene bafunika bankarepo, bamene bakambata sankareko, bafuna u president. Bangamuchite ku. Bangamutenge mpamvu, bangatenge mpamvu, kai pali masoja paja. Vindu vingapinda muke Hakainde Hichilema bangamutengele mpamvu. So he cannot risk doing that. One verse. He can't. Aenda. Hello?
Education is something that at work.
Shanwari.
Uno shani wakalamba.
Wino.
Abantu abale mishupa vitatane kubala michitabo.
Teti ndi akapani.
Muntu asundira motion ati asundira motion yanda tamisho yala piruko kulemiso. Efyo bale chita. Nomba kuli abo balelanda inesha talamu nokwataye. Umuntu afwa Olanda no administrator. Wakanya abantu yo utakulu kusenda matoloshi, utakulu kusenda myotoka. After 3 days amlashika futu wapiruka. Yimotoka yandina la sende. Abantu bala kumunasha. Walelanda no, let's wait, let's buy. Tamulashika mwamba futu adefa kuwa kateka nishimlia manomo. Abantu bala kumunasha. What do you issue na Zambia wali pena? So what those guys in that group is doing, what you are doing, you have really hit them hard. Now you find impact. So number kusabala number twalashitefi but tapai nego flea vasundira promotion.
Hello? Actually, I want to call Beverly. Beverly, I'm going to call you back because I cut you. I want us to have a conversation. So I'm going to call you back so that we have that conversation. Hello?
Hello, Batadi Moshan.
Bueno, fe.
Batadi manda pa petition. Ukula pa batadi apato mbeda shiriafika wakutala wandi mwala kwera. Ngotu seko mule ikose de chat. Apo nomba apo mule ikose de chat. Keso mule seka. Na ikava. So na enena narate mokutira ati. Mugwele Muzambia. Makutira. Mukese mwana na kutogwino na eji.
Okay. So, namsaina imwe?
Tunasaina nti uwele.
Mupose ko sana bano muchite kampeni abantu abengi basaine sana.
Anti ufyogwele tukese kumona tukese no kosa tawakosa no wade la pa social media lady lawe inafya
iwe na lady la fyalika lipa noti ishale la kuma seozi fyalika lipa fyapusana ukulia na lady ifya mumara iwe wanjofo fikali pa appendix ofo ikalipa iwe na ile puka mukati ila kalipa na lady le fyale kalipa mumara noti kudipula ma seozi ube perefye ma seozi njirira Urira, walimona nkane Sean Tembo. Ba Sean Tembo balasa bayiranga bayira maseos nchibalwala. Uko ningu kwati nakachinda nalwala. Ine nchirwala maseos. Fyali kalipafila, fyali extra mumala muntu wandi.
Takulwala nomba kailewa ikutibolera ndiro kutali.
Ndebutuka imwe bene. Ndebutuka iwo wineyo.
Akatinda ndiro Makachinda de filo kutukemo alieba umeba lebo tukwa.
Ali timinefye. Umfwa nakachindangali butuka amashurities bakwenga bali bakaka. Amashurities bakwenga bali bakaka. Echo tabutukire nakachinda. Echo tabutukire.
Inga imwa amashurities.
Inepala nistabala tampoku kaka. Ile lina butuike ni shama shurities tabala tampoku bakaka. Nombaba bali amboku kaka. Nga wabutuka mashuriti kukaka. Sofo bale tina abantu kubutuka. Nangu bamalanje tutama butukire because nga bali butuka ama MPs babasa yini na mabondi nga bali bakaka. Echo bale tina abantu ukubutuka.
Pero nombo kwesa kuli yomulera nda kuli makebi zulu yo. Kuli makebi zulu mulera nda kale bonse bota balungu kubera pata vere popular. Nomba na mo ba chuka tayari. Apa mtu mole bonse wewe yako akika cha kwa lungu epo mule lira. Edgar Lungu ifumapo. Nishta masika concentrate kulumbula kona ngubambi. Why don't mulungu ate lungu? So nishikwa misho diwa mipera chakula ndasipati lungu. Kulebebe siaso so.
Awe nishikanda pati. Iwe lungu alifwa na iwe. Unisi wasi nalala ndapo lungu. Lungu alifwa. Ndanda pachitumbi ile. Shilanda pali lungu. Ndanda pachitumbi. Ile ndanda pachitumbi. Shilanda pali lungu.
Chitumbi chesu.
Chesu. Chesu chilia. Edgar Lungu alikateka uli. Alikateka. Chesu chilia chitumbi. It is a state property.
Nombesa si no le fue chitumbi. Da yoke sa shikako ke sa ngulea kulisha kofie.
Awe ishake seko because kutuwa isan jikatayo kutuwa yawa akapokola timwikateni so ishake seko but ingana isa isejo nkawera nkaya pamanda ukuya pepa
pesa
ukuya pepa pamanda lekampele ko bambi umfwa lekampele ko bambi muni
dakese
Yo akesa. Hello. Akesa. Hello?
Hello, President.
Hello.
Nachoona patiri mbina mshinagai na kila tambayo na zangati ukudetu mabonde yelera jawa na mafuka. So I just want to respond to one guy. There's a guy that you are arguing with both saying he should be putting Makedi Zulu in a negative way. I think that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. And you know, ignorance is very irritating to some of us. If somebody is just expressing his ignorance to the public, it's very irritating. Because that very Makedi Zulu is going to be, if at all he succeeds with the president for all that years, so he's subject to public scrutiny. So, and also his voice, I heard some people that bring some voice of Simon Mantakapwepwe, something like that, like you said, the Kaunda was restricted, whatever the case. You know, that guy, Mantakapwepwe wasn't the president. If he was the president of Zambia, Simon Mantakapwepwe was never a president. Of course, he was the hero in one way or the other, but he wasn't the president. So, if at all he received, I don't think he received because he wasn't the president. Now,
I think we had his submission. The line is bad. Hello? I want to call Beverly.
Hello,
Wino Feshani.
I'm quite passionate for a new woman in South Africa. I'm going to meet you to the Lechta. Lechta aware as Zambian to know the kind of people they are dealing with. Zambia, yari mumene ya wakabialala. Zambiani, tabako hata open-minded. But I'm happy the way you are doing, enlightening people to see. H.H. Nabomba, he has proven that there are many things there are few things that he didn't do well. But you can see that it means well for the economy of the country. Abena Zambia, besu kama, this kama tumo mkwebati, ulipateka, no one is perfect. But you can see the commitment that HH has. If we give him another term, I believe that the country is going to do well. Secondly, Zambians, They don't look at the future term. They're just crying, oh, no matter whom we are going to change, no one can put money in your pocket. These Zambians must know. Every Zambian is responsible to contribute to economic growth. This is a fact. Not to tell them resolve. All these opposition leaders, they don't have a plan how they are going to solve the problems. They are just saying HH Kuyabebe. And the Zambians can't pay attention. Very soon, if we remove HH, we put another person. What changes are they going to bring? What things are they going to do that can better Zambians? Each Zambian is responsible to better their life. The government have a responsibility to set a plan.
Okay, hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello, Shani.
Wino batali, Misha.
Wino fe mwebene wa chitumbi.
Mwebene wa muvili.
Mwebene wa muvili. Landen mwebene wa muvili.
Mwalishi wa batali. Ine tinatema abantu bamchitekera tafini bamchitekera yakare.
So umfamune iwe ndefwa tolande buno iwe to adishibana so tulanda fe buno fena tutekanya buno so that people can even benefit so ngo ayebati abantu abo bantu leranda ati abantu bali michetekere nomba taba michetekere bantu nshi
Avena Zambia. So you were hapo. What you think is that Avena Zambia.
Okay, umfwa. So you hapo. I wanted Avena Zambia. So you think you have the monopoly of the opinion of the majority Zambians. That's what you think, isn't it? Let's clarify that. Let's unpack that. So according to you, according to you, you have the opinion of the majority Zambians, isn't it? Yes, yeah?
So
assuming that, first let's agree on that one. According to so yes, it is a yes or no answer. It is a yes or no answer. And according to you, Bantu, according to you,
yes or no.
okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
So chinga chakwe bati muneni lero kulaba chero mujuku mairo mwaboku bana konso ko muba kulaba bena Zambia wafuma ko kulya baya bashala bena Zambia kule moya na kwa ngu bena Zambia so nomba aba abantu abena Zambia bonse babiri bala nchetekera shine bala mbika pesa
okay
bamune kona chala na bala mbika pesa because kumyake mchinga batali abena ba UPNG mwa don't think UPNG ba UPNG bali kumanya I can assure you this bali kumanya wa UPNG don't think just because they know but then sekira the reason we're not in the country
because you know some of these statements for me inenda phobia konka wino so according to you uleva by UPND so according to you you think you have the mind of the UPND. Do you think you have the mind of the UPND that what you are saying is what the UPND are? Do you really think that is true?
This is what has been happening. This is what has been happening. It's not like if you are
okay, let me give you an example. Amos Chanda. Where is Amos Chanda today? Is Amos Chanda in jail?
So,
but from the way you are talking, I've just given this example. From the way you are talking, it's like by UPND very sana, by UPND tabelela. No manga by UPND tabelela. Okay. So, no, but what has happened to Amos Chanda? Why Amos Chanda? Amos Chanda, what are you saying? Nishwanga Amos Chanda kwata Ali bashindaula.
Chitwa bali mbali kwa sababu mukuru bwangu kuchiro bwemu.
Okay. Go ahead then. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, chinga mwandina chinga mtakabati uko muri. Ifwe twali msapota sana namwe bene mwadishiba. Nota chilimba cyo cyane we supported you from the way to go. Nomba mwe bene atishibira mwe tumenya mwadira ndapati yaba president besu kunonga yenu nangu yaba president.
So
and then the other thing nachako kuranda ponishi. Paya shirabya stumbi nangu mubiri. Bali barungu. Barungu bantu mwapere sana mchinshi.
We
are surprised now to see what is going on.
You
know, ngamwe kalite abakashira barungu. Chimwe kwa mure pontera barungu. Ngamwe pontera abakashira barungu ni chimwe pontera na barungu bene. Babe mwale pero mchinshi ero balipo.
So, okay, no.
Ifo stop shato kumwana batari mwe bali pero mchinshi barungu. Just because nabafwa tabalandepo mwambo kula kwa chikuba start sija, you know. Ba family bali mpashana.
So umfa iwe. Okay, so iwe umfa. Walanda vishinka. If iwe ukusunga kwa mubili kwa balungu. Walishimwana chali banomo kwa batu ba Esther, because ba Esther ebende ba mubili chine. Ba Esther, do you think ba Esther if ba Esther chali rondoloka? According to you.
Again just give that. Again just give that. Isi Esther ba Esther. Baesta na family yabo. Bale chitaona amashu yashirina alanda balungu. Noti kukana ati nishimwa yumfure ko nabalanda takwabo osangwa ko konse atya. Wala nkwashani ko tamusanga wonse. Kya muntu nanguli munganda munye mubaka ali na muzana wa madamu. Kula bokulande kintu mulanda mweka. Na bena bani landa. Apa ine finde fitamo mwa family members bani mo mulemona na ukutulanje chula mo mulemona. If I was to die today, please don't allow this to happen. And that's what Edgar Lungu said.
Okay.
Mama. So balungu bala nje sio konka niku bale mona bino kwa babachusha sana.
Okay, so
wali muntu balungu bale bachusha.
So balungu bala ndira
wangu. Apa tulera nda balungu no kufanga tabafire. No makomo ndo kubakanyoka ku hospital. Echa ngere balungu bafu.
Okay.
Mama naka.
So first
balungu baba ku hospital wangu lobulole ba kwete ngaba ipolele no kupola liminanga kunga inshi kunga sharitanta nyako. Nomba kwati kwali kubepa ila mumano. Kwa wati yake ku hospital pakafu. Mama.
Okay.
So na ba family tetu akanyo kufulwa.
Okay. So umfa number. Wapela, there are 2 points that I want to respond to, but I will talk about this issue about yo vale wakanya kwa ukia ku hospital. Limbeta ngeno kwa ati ni bafwe. Number. Imumula ndoko bati balungu vale wakanya. I refuse that. Why do I refuse that? Because balungu vale fuma. He used to go out. Balungu vale de kukorea.
Balungu vale police batari.
Vale de Korea. Tawa umfile pati balungu vale de
Korea bali bakanya na batari. Ya batari.
Iwe nama pick chopo yali apapene so. Nama pick chopo yali apapene kutina afumia no kuyafuma. Edgar Lungu in Korea. No. Apapene so. Apapene so next Google. Tapane fisho pide. Next na Google. Nkulange na pictures ba Edgar Lungu. Tuifumapo first of all. Because nala chance. The point is, mwalichita emphasize, you like saying, balungu bale bakanya ukuya out. But I want to tell you that balungu balile ku Korea. Balungu ku South Africa kuinoko mulera ndapo. Ku South Africa kuinoko mulera ndapo. I don't know. It was not disclosed what he went to do. But balile. Then number two. Ku South Africa kuinoko mulera nda. Balungu balile ku South Africa. Balile. Then number 3, balungu ngachapati bale bakanya balile ku nobody never okay ngachapati ngakulwa apapele balile kuna nikane ku inauguration yakwa munangagwa balungu ngachapati bale fo kuya kuchipatala ilo baile ku Zimbabwe ngatabaile kuchipatala. Okay, the point is that balungu bale he used to go out of the country, so it is not true ukweba ati balungu bale bakanya kuya out. It is not true. Nangu kufuedini balungu bafuide ku South Africa. Why did Lungu die in South Africa if he was being denied to go out? Why? Because they were allowing you. Landa.
Batali le salamuna kulande chinga kusuma.
Inandela
kulande chinga kusuma.
Ina fishing kandera.
Ndimo batali at least tamubepa sana kuchira baranji kuite. So ngamambo kuba join na mukubepa ta chakula moneka bwino. Batali.
Nje wopo na bepa.
Apart from batali mulebe pati babalungu bali le Korea. Babalungu bali bakenyo kusakuya ku Korea balungu. In case ngamulepa mufwaire kishe wino. Bali bakenyo kusakuya na ku Korea tabaile ko bali summit yo bali njo kustatendi. As a former president, that was
the second time. That was another time. That was another time.
Apart from South Africa, then I'm seeing the out of Africa, and you are government. Africa,
No.
So immediately I want to do
No, but what you are saying is not true.
And then the year for number, the year for number, before to shike, station, number, station where the Vatican press station. Ngava kaunga ni chief mina kuna ngwa bene bali samkutima phone bale kana chawe station kuseni bana nkane bakapwepo na balungu na kusana because ni station na yena. But bakaunda bali bakenye bali fumineko no mbanga bena nisha
baba kenyeshi bakaunda baba kenyeshi bakaunda baba kenyeshi
baba kenyo kushitana nikano kulanda ko
bali kwisa baba kenyoko kwisa
kuchilio chaba nanikani
kuchilio
chaba mpaka kwepo kuchilio kulanda.
Now wait a minute abape no lelanda wait a minute. I'm sure you are watching I'm sure you are watching. This is Edgar Lungu being received in.
I'm watching them when I TikTok.
Why Mona? This is Edgar Lungu. Nishizi. As former head of state here. This is Edgar Lungu in South Korea. Why Mona? In South Korea, Nishizi as a former head of state, not as a president. No, the point is, Murebo kwat bale bakanya. They used to refuse him to go out, and I'm telling you that Edgar Lungu was actually going out of the country, and I've given you. This is an example. The other one that I've given you is South Africa itself. He went. How many times? Tell me how many times Lungu was refused to go out. Tell me how many times. The question is,
it's like I'm under house arrest.
The question is a politician, he could say whatever it is now. To you, me, I'm asking you. I'm asking you, how many times was Edgar Lungu stopped from going out? How many?
I can't even count because I need
to once. There are only two times when normally, no more. Back to the airport. Back when I make pro flight via South Africa.
What happened to that person who allowed Balungu
Ebu fivami vepa le kankwebe nomba. Ebu fivami vepa. Aha, wufi le kankwebe. Ulia muntu batamfishe nchito. Awe umfwa. Ulia muntu batamfishe nchito. Tabamutamfisho kwebati. Alisuminisha wa Edgar Lungu kwebati bapite. Airport ngole pita. It is not one person who is involved. There are a number of people that are involved. He allowed Edgar Lungu to pass without being checked. The security check was not effected. And that was a security breach on the airport. It was a security breach. Because what about by immigration? The passport yaba Lungu bali it's stamp. Nishta bamutamfishe uwa it's the stamp passport yaba Lungu. If it was about that, why didn't they do that? You think the government, if they didn't want Lungu to go, you think they would have let him Iriendeke to fly out of international airport? have allowed it. They would have stopped it. But they allowed it. That's how it ended.
Nechalengere balungu bali yakoti kubali balabene balapatwa bali abayishire eba severe lungu kwa chafumena mu Zambia akungula bajanga banyi bakanya babajaji nabo bene namuishiba
problem mwa kwata
but we even know to say these guys did a lot kuli lungu
umfamu nyina problem mwa kwata te inen dealing na facts imamu dealing na speculations propaganda inen dealing na facts, and the facts are that there is no way Balungu would have left the country if the government was against it. Whoever you are talking about does not control the airport. The government controls the airport. The government controls the airport. So if they wanted...
human rights, that's why they wanted it to look like
there is no way if government didn't want
anyway.
Anyway,
So that's why kufa kuira kuidinga nyamoneke bwino mwamone problem yabapo nakwaisa basungu kufa bayidinga nyamoneke bwino ngaba bashara balemika paula
anyway
kimuno kutashi mwata antanda panga ndabantu akona pali abantu aichaira lyabale ya abantu kumitulo paula atiyo mutiashi
anyway I've given you enough time. I've given you enough time as a brother. I'm sure people have gotten one or two things. Thank you very much. Hi.
Okay, aka last but I totally pay time mwampira aka last. Nachabuka ndapali wa maketi zuru. Ba maketi zuru fa balira nda fiance. Mwira blame na mwa maketi. Ba maketi zuru na bena. Bale ko uketo family lelanda. Mwira punda tio ba maketi zuru wiketo mubili maketi zuru. Ba maketi zuru ni ba spokesperson ici. Ici nda fia ba family ko barakonka. Mama kebi zulu tekwa tingula si change twali mubili ku Zambia ushiri mubili wabo ule mubili wa family afiro kulo kupingula to kebi zulu bena mbalabe ko pe mwina wika muri ya mali yake
okay
ba family bali studies
one question for you iwanda la likuingishe nchito na likuingishe nchito ero ndekupera my instructions which you don't agree with me would you stay in the job?
I don't
would you?
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tali. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. My name is Leo. I'm calling you from South Africa.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay. I just wanted to say this, and it's just something to add on. You know, the problem with us Zambians, we like taking things too personal, and the thing that I've seen is that we have thrown away common sense by just putting the fact that we are all upset, and because we are all choosing PF or UPN, we have to be truthful about this whole entire matter. The president, the late president, the President Lungu, he said you went back to active politics.
Yeah.
And according to the law of Zambia, it says that when you go back to active politics, you lose everything. Like you lose your privileges. So, and he was told that, and he signed the same contract, and he upholded the same law that the country had. And he knew the consequences to that. But the thing that we cannot stop is the history that he saved as the president of the Republic.
Yeah, you can't.
But the people, yes, but the people are failing to forget that this person was just being treated like any other citizen because he went back to active politics. Yes. So right now, the old thing that we're supposed to do right now is for us to understand the law of our country and what it requires. And it's not even a matter of trying to go kumakoti and everything else. This thing is just straightforward. He was the president of this country. and he ran for the country. And at the end of the day, one say, even the family, yes, they have the most interest over his body. But this was the president of the Republic of Zambia, which holds in the history of our country as well. So at the end of the day, if you say no, because there is nothing that they did, they just followed the law.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good evening. I don't know if it's good afternoon.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, I'm calling. I'm not going to comment on any position where you are affiliated to any political party or something. Based on you as a person. Mr. Tayali, regardless of whatever people are saying that you're affiliated to UPNT or whatever, but I love the way you play politics. I have followed you for quite some time now, and I can see how smart and how wise you are. It's unfortunate that based on the service you found yourself that side, but I've always loved how determined you are, how hopeful you are that one day you will lead this great country, Zambia. So regardless of whatever that you might be going through now, actually congratulations. I was happy. I saw that you are reunited with your family. I love that. I just want to give you an encouragement.
Thank you.
It's not easy. It's not easy being you. It's not easy being Sulufa Tayali. And so, where there is a will, there is a way. So I know that one day things are going to be back to normal the way you were. I can't even take to say no. Just be strong. I know how strong you are, and I know how you can handle these critiques. So as a person, I really commend you for quite some politics that you are doing. It's really evaluational politics. It's fact based. It's not even about rumors or something like that. So that's a very, very smart way of playing politics, and I wish Zambian people can remove their emotions and just accept of how good of a leader you are.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tayali. And please, if you form government, please remember us. I know that you will really make it one day.
We will, definitely we will. Including those who are criticizing, they will be part of our government. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much, Mr. Tayali. Thank you so much and have a blessed night.
You too. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening. Ni chabe bwino. Okay. Lavilani Timvwe.
Jonathan Piri.
Okay, wa Jonathan Kambani. Lavilani.
Yes. Abantu Mr. President osavutika nawe yayi. Abantu ninkuku ziyazote zafedwa imai wake sababu ikasowa mai wake ingo hayenda ilibe kuti abana mai yaparalika meaning ninkuku ziyazote zasowa kanyoni kachakoti kafedwa kamai kake manje okuti akapasina ngova kuti akalibe akavutika. So abantu osavutika nawo Mr. President imwe chabela siye osafutana nawo maningi kuti mngazifutana na bebe nkhani hivi nango yamena kamba kuti no ya president ezomulesa ezochita kwanyi nanga president katenzomulesa funsa mene mamufunsa uyenzo kamba hivyo president ngatenzolesa kuti aende out of Zambia out country
nichani why sanafere muno Muzambia nendo fere out country.
But mukambati yai banambezo mulesa but muntu anafera ku South Africa muchipatala.
How is it possible? How is it possible? So out of that now then itikabwera kuli iyo nkhani ya Makebizulu ni muntu okuti sizwa na politics palibe na chamelanga chita hivi nango muntu angatenge vote yake naenda muvotera. I think meaning that shito palibe chamena fungo asiba na vote yake because the vote card ina shito.
Yeah.
So abantu basiye noti mgazivana na wewe ni nkuku izo zote za fedwa mai wake so yalite vinango vochita alafu pala suka chake tizadia kuti.
Tizadia kuti. Zikomo.
Hey. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President. God bless you, please.
Thank you. I'm really trying to call back Beverly. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hi, Mr. Tayali. I'm through to your program.
Yes, you are through.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I just want to contribute. So, on the asylum, the people are talking about the asylum. The one thing they need to know is that it doesn't depend on the. It doesn't depend on the, like for example, when you seek asylum in another country, it doesn't mean that because you're in another country you have to stop talking about the reason why you sought that asylum. You see what I'm saying? Yes. So, for example, like in your case, just because you sought asylum and you are against the president or the UPND or the government, it doesn't mean that now because you're out of the country, you should stop talking about that issue.
Well, basically they are saying I should not speak good of the administration. Their point is that how can I seek asylum when I am supporting the same government which under which I asked my asylum? I asked for asylum because I was the UPND government was persecuting me. So there is no way I can come and support the UPND. That is their thinking, in their shallow-mindedness or in their ignorance. They think that constitutes a violation for which I should be deported back to Zambia, according to them.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
They're very naive.
And then also, just maybe a minute or so. And then also the other thing is the asylum depends also on the host country. It's not just on the UNHCR.
Yes.
So also some countries, for example, like the US, they have passed laws whereby when somebody is seeking asylum into the US, they have to ask them, which is the first country you touched before coming to the US when you left your country? And then if, let's say, somebody had touched, let's say, Mexico or Canada before entering the US, they will tell them that they have to go get asylum in Canada, for example. So every country is different. It doesn't just depend on the UNHCR.
Yeah. No, thank you very much. Thank you, my brother.
You are, and then just one more last point very quickly about Mr. Makebizulu. To me, I think the PF people, they are desperate because they really don't have a candidate. So they are just hoping that maybe this is the candidate that is going to take us to the promised land. So they are really just all over the place. Like in this case, Makebizulu, they think he's the one. But look at Makebizulu. He is really a lightweight.
Very.
Like you were saying, he lost in Eastern Province when he was a PF, which was their stronghold, and he went to a UPND.
Imagine. Eh?
By a big margin.
By a big margin. He was a minister.
So how? Exactly, and he was minister there. So what makes them think this time he can really come and win the presidency? He can't. The reason is that even look, when he launched his, so far with what he has launched, we could have already seen some big impact, but so far there's nothing. Look at his Facebook page. Nothing really is going on there.
Yeah.
So they're just like trying to like, oh, maybe this is the guy, maybe this is the guy. Anyway, that's what I wanted to contribute. Thank you so much, Mr. Diane.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hello? Hello?
Watayari mwaikale mponkwe.
I'm quiet.
So I'm happy that I've finally learned. But I did not waste your time. I think Apanga Marumu Zambia would have been the most powerful opposition leader to it. Because abavo mwasha kuna minko position kateka. They are using the body of Edgar Lungu to campaign. They're using the body of Edgar Lungu to play politics, which wouldn't be the way. That previous caller that was talking about, no, Edgar Lungu, it doesn't have information because this country to a level whereby we believe every rumor that they talk about. Which doesn't make sense. And that's the reason why I say you know politics very well. You've been in this game for a long time. Not how many times, but you still stand. One thing about you is that you don't see, if you can talk negative about anyone, the right takes you wrong, you can talk what they're doing, the right you can talk about it. That's one thing I love about you. No guys, they don't even have the proper mindset. Continue doing the good work, Mr. Tayari. I don't want to waste much of your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. I was listening to what you were saying about Lungu that was allowed to travel to go to South Africa.
Yes.
And also about Makebi Zulu. Latali.
Yes, precious. My precious. My precious. Please go ahead.
Let me talk. Lungu, he found himself in South Africa. It's because of Rapatoa. If you don't know, Lungu was not allowed.
The Rapatoa is the one who allowed him to go out of Zambia.
Give me a chance, let me talk so that I can explain to you, because you are misleading the people. You are saying that Lungu was allowed by this government to go and seek medical treatment. He was not allowed. Lungu, he had that opportunity when Rapatoa came. Immediately when Rapatoa was arriving at airports, that's a chance that he got even him to fly to go to South Africa. So the truth is Lungu, he was mistreated by Tayari. We are not fools for us to keep on demanding to say that we need justice for ECA. We know what we are talking about. Coming kuri Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu. In fact, myself, I will support him 100%. Do you know the reason why? It's because Makebi Zulu, he knows the truth about what Lungu passed through. And we have some other wicked, selfish leaders who want to take advantage of the people of Zambia, just like they did in 2021. And you are part of them. Because even yourself, you say that you helped this government to come in power. That's what you always tell the nation. So now, even if you helped this government to come in power, did you help the poor? Do you know that every time when corruption is being involved, the people who suffer most are the poor? So today, this government, all of them, they are living well. But what about us, poor? Where are you putting us? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you get my points?
I can hear you.
So, Mr. Tayari, me, I beg you in God's name. Please leave Mama Kebi Zulu and Mama Esther Lungu alone.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, thank you, Nambera. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayari, mulishani?
Wino from kwa mulishani?
Awe nsife wino. Awe, ngakwali wako ke party ya kwa tefikopo, ni PF. Kwena wa PF wonse bali bafe down. You understand, Mr. Tayari? Because taba shocked to articulate some issues, they can't tell the negative and the positive. To them, whatever suits them is the thing that they will go for. Mama Naka? So they are saying that they want to come back in 2026 next year. Uyu muntu abasungile kuja ku South Africa. Tabale mupenda ati muntu watekelepo adi muntu for the Zambians. At this moment, muntu wa family. So now, as we are watching from the tower, we've seen to say, if we vote for another person from PF, ngatafwa, na ena ngafwa, aka muntu wa family, not for the Zambians.
Exactly. Exactly.
So number, they are all down, a bunch of down people. And don't let those people assigning petitions, but that's why I'm calling them, they are down. They don't understand anything. But they are broad and already that muye mupange batayari pu ku Zambia. Ewe na PF baki biro 7 years batekera okufira okuchita pu. Ali mu America momo ekele paka puna. Busy pa TikTok ukupanga ma live. Nakilo kwa mpanga pu ya pangira ma petition.
Ati walivira kupanga pu. But na wena bali kunzi acha. Elo kale babutuka wale wa mayewa. Kale babutuka.
Kale babutuka ba mayewa jana leka na paka puna no mungulu kuma.
Na nationality bali chinja. Bali kwata dual citizenship. Elo bale bese mkwewa hivi.
Imwe mwela isa mopelero mwateka kope 4 years la UPNZ. Mwiso imwe la tayari tamwa teka pona mugamo.
Nishaka pona mugamo. Nishaka pona mugament.
They're a bunch of down people, and that's why they are women voters, they are white voter. They are all down, and everyone that supports PF, they are all down.
No, thank you, my sister.
This should stick in their brain. 2019, new PNG forward.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
hey,
please.
Mr. Tayari.
Yes.
Hey. Yes. Thank you. My name is Moffat and I'm calling from the United States.
Okay.
But I'm Zambian. Yeah, we just want to contribute on this nonsense that the PF are always saying. It doesn't make sense that the president, they keep on saying that the ex-president was denied access to health care. When he was in power, why didn't he build health care for all so that he doesn't have to leave the country to go and seek medical attention? So does it mean that only those people that have been in government or those people that are rich are the ones that are going to benefit? They are the only one that can solve.
Hello? Oh, I've lost that caller. Hello? Hello? Yes, hello?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thanks. I'm so happy. Shutting down the phone.
Oh! Valife bwino vale umfafe bwino apasona balala.
Okay. Ndanje kona email ne ba PF ba puba.
Yeah, va.
Manene chokutimuleka kulanda kuna kuri uyu ine mazuru uyo. Awe. Ineni neo window panopondi. Imagine how could you keep ichitumbi?
Imagine
5 months.
5 months.
Atari pakona te pasuma paria pakona kwa dwika life pakona. She's even eating. Imagine.
Basamba.
Then I show you alanda katika kutiata au wale kokubalanda. No, that's not good. We have been Shazibe imbalasa sama windows ikwe.
Bapu
wale no wadu no bali fridge na leo.
Anita la fino tulera ndaba lungu bale tala la mu fridge. Esther bali kunga ndabuno wino na mayako ni na finshi bale lya no kulya bale samba no kusamba balungu bali mu mochari.
And then someone to start supporting that. Imagine. Who does that?
They are respecting the will. They are respecting the will.
The will Okay, Matali, now for window. Bye, my dear.
Not totera. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Shantad.
Buena family Shani.
How we know? It's a straightforward question for you. Just one question.
Okay, very good. I like questions.
Yeah. Why did you seek your refugee status out of Zambia?
I was being politically persecuted.
Now the political persecution that you ran out from or away from, that's the one you are supporting now. So don't you think you're compromising your status?
So now listen, you mwaba mufialo, we always consider you to say mwaliba privilege jim na tontonkanya bwino and everything. So right now, what I'm talking about, when I talk about Makebi Zulu, am I talking about
No, I'm not talking about Makebi Zulu.
Umfweni na imwe na munji pusha question, then you pusha na ine. Nati. You are saying, you asked me a question to say, why did you do that? I said, because of political persecution. Okay? Now, you have asked a question to say, now you are supporting the same people that were politically persecuting.
Yes. Yes.
That's what you are saying. Now,
that's a compromise already.
Wait a minute. So now, the question that I have for you is that when I'm talking here, do I talk about the issues of my political persecution, or I'm talking about other issues?
You talk about everything.
No, the question,
anyway.
whatever it is, a direct question. So a direct question. Have I ever come here and said, there was no political persecution? I am not being politically persecuted. I am okay. I'm just here for something else. Have I ever said that?
No.
I'm talking about, like, for example, when I talk about, if I take a position, I've taken a position that Edgar Lungu should be buried in Zambia. And I've taken another position to say, Esther Lungu, she's the one that is responsible for this. and she should have, made a decision to take the body back to Zambia. So I don't agree with my Esther Lungu. Thirdly, I say Makebi Zulu cannot be president because Makebi Zulu is a political failure. All these issues and many other issues that I've spoken about, are they the same as me, or do they mean that I'm saying that the Hakainde Hichilema government is no longer persecuting me?
No. The fact that the government that is persecuting you, you are supporting to say, no, I'm endorsing the current president.
Very good.
Who is persecuting you and made you to be a refugee in another country?
Very
now,
good.
How do that country look at you?
Very good. Very good. Let me respond. Let me respond. And I'm hoping that Beverly, let me respond. I'm hoping that Beverly is also listening. Basically, your argument is the same government that is persecuting you. How can you support them? How can you support them when they are persecuting you?
Yes.
Yeah. So the question is,
and they made you to seek asylum.
Yes.
From the word go, yes.
The point made. That point has been made. Let's not overemphasize that. You are here, you are out there, you are enjoying the refugee status because this government is persecuting you. How can you support them? Okay. The question is, if I don't support this government, who do I support? Who will give me freedom? Tell me.
So that's a double standard.
No. It's not a double standard. The question is, the question is, if I don't support this government, what you are saying is that I should look for my freedom. These people have not given me freedom.
If you are not supporting
the problem is that if people don't want to listen, I find it difficult. The point is, let me explain this before. The point is, in the thinking of Beverly and many of you, the thinking is, this government, the UPND government, under Hakainde Hichilema as president, they were persecuting you. And it is true, they were persecuting me. I was arrested 12 times. It's true. Not disputed. Facts are there. Documented. Everything there. And now, there will be, and I ended up seeking asylum outside. And I was given that asylum. Based on how I was treated. Now we are going to have elections next year. And Beverly and her cohorts, she's like, how can you support these people that made you get out of the country? The question is, even if I were to be asked, I would ask to say, so who do I support? Who is going to give me freedom? Who is going to give me freedom? Who do I support? If it is based on just freedom, because we're talking about my freedom. So if I should make a decision based on my freedom, the question that I ask is, who can I say this one will give me freedom? Who? Among the presidential candidates. Suppose even UNHCR tomorrow calls me. They say, we gave you asylum because this government was persecuting you. Now you're supporting them. The question that I would ask them is that, okay, if I don't support these ones, who do I support? Who do I support? Who do I support? Who will give me freedom? That is the question that I have for all of you. Who do I support? According to Beverly, because Beverly is supporting Makebi Zulu. If I were supporting Makebi Zulu, Beverly would have been very happy with me. But according to me, Makebi Zulu can never give me freedom. Makebi Zulu can never give me freedom. I cannot support Makebi Zulu over Hakainde Hichilema. Because at least Hakainde Hichilema, even when I was being arrested, I was being taken to court. At least. Even when I was being arrested, at least I was being given bond. At least. Yes, they were persecuting me. But at least they were giving me Badempera Bondi, Badempera Beo. At least. if Makebi Zulu becomes president, in my view, I would not even have a chance. I would not even have a chance of being arrested. I might be killed in a brutal manner, the way his brother killed that man, Guchila. I don't know if it's Guchila, what the name is, whatever. What is the name? Can somebody write the name of that man that Makebi Zulu brother killed? It's Yadi Shupago start pronouncing Verenga. The name that Makebi Zulu's brother killed. Give me that name. According to me, in my opinion, if Makebi Zulu becomes president, the Makebi Zulu that this guy, Gutila, yes, Gutila, if Makebi Zulu becomes president, I will not even have a chance of being arrested. I will be killed like Gutila Mulea was killed by Makebi Zulu's brother. So, Hakainde Hichilema for me, if I'm to choose, I would rather go with Hakainde Hichilema. Yes, it's political persecution, but at least I'm being arrested. Whether I'm being arrested, whatever, you know, what, at least I'm being arrested. At least, yes, they detain me, they can detain me longer than necessary, but at least at the end of the day, they give me bond. At least at the end of the day, they take me to court, I get bail. At least I am going through the trial. At least. If Makebi Zulu was to rule Zambia, I would be killed like Gutila Mulea. If Makebi Zulu would rule, anyone who would oppose Makebi Zulu would be killed like Gutila Mulea. The way, and this is Makebi's brother. He was a police officer. He was a police officer. And as a police officer, he goes and picks a person, you know, kidnaps a person, and he kills him in a brutal manner. That is how we would be dying. And one would say, no, but that is his brother. Don't put it on Makebi Zulu. I put it on Makebi Zulu. I put it on Makebi Zulu because Makebi Zulu has shown the same kind of traits. The Makebi Zulu has shown the same kind of behavior. Where? Makebi Zulu, when Wasata died and left Mutembonchito as DPP, Makebi Zulu fabricated cases against Mutembonchito. And Makebi Zulu went to great length to make sure that Mutembonchito was kidnapped and taken to a location which was not known by his family. He was taken like a criminal. He had not done anything. Up to today, there is nothing that you can say Mutembonchito committed this crime. There is nothing. There is nothing. But Makebi Zulu fabricated a case and fought to make sure that this man is almost eliminated. Almost eliminated. Had it not been for his brother, who was very vigilant to make sure he's following where they are taking Mutembonchito. Mutembonchito would have been killed the same way they killed Gutila Mulea. Mutembonchito, they went and detained him in the bush of Chongwe. That's why they went and detained him. They were looking for him like a criminal. That Makebi Zulu. Mutembonchito didn't commit any crime. He didn't. But Makebi Zulu was sorting for his life. He was not looking for him like somebody. He was really after his life. He showed me that. I looked at it to say, I was part of it. I was part of it when they started. They came, they asked me to sign a petition so that the president can remove him. And afterwards, when I heard at Mulungushi, I heard the arguments. I dragged Mutembonchito. I held Mutembonchito by hand, and I held Awa Mdara Wanankani, the one who signed the petition, Babrebna Changala. I held Mutembonchito and Babrebna. I said, what is this? At Mulungushi, Babrebna started apologizing. Babrebna started apologizing. That is when I realized to say they are just fabricating a case against this man. Because I was one of those who was like told, like, you know, this man is very bad, this man is very bad. But when I heard Mtembonchito and Brebna Changala, who was the complainant, I realized that they were just fabricating issues. But the way they treated Mtembonchito, they would have killed Mtembonchito. If they had the way, but just that, Yali Shupa, but they would have killed Mtembonchito. That is Makebi Zulu. I saw how hard-hearted Makebi Zulu is. Then number 2, the way Makebi Zulu has insisted to keep the body 5 months in South Africa, you can argue to say Makebi Zulu is just a family, a representative, whatever. No. Makebi Zulu is at the center of this. This whole thing is Makebi Zulu's orchestration. This whole thing. But Esther, yes, they are together. They are partners with Esther. But you cannot say Makebi Zulu is away from this. Makebi Zulu is part and parcel of this. And he confirmed it when he appeared Panimwam. But to say, if only Edgar Lungu, Hakainde Hichilema can do this, can recuse himself, we can bring tomorrow. How can he talk like that if he's just a spokesrepresentative? He can never speak. When he's talking, Makebi Zulu has failed to differentiate himself as a profession and as a stakeholder. He has failed. He has failed. All this is all Makebi Zulu and Esther. It is all Makebi Zulu. So Muntu wako some tima like this, keeping it to me for 5 months. So far, 5 months, still counting. Still counting. 5 months, after 5 months. But still counting. Umuntu wako semi umutima ngefi. Can you compare him to Hakainde Hichilema? Can you compare the hard-heartedness of Makebi Zulu and his family? Because they have shown it, that it runs in the family. It runs in the family. That's how they are. Can you compare him to Hakainde Hichilema? Even all those people that you talk about, Hakainde Hichilema as Geordi Chitotela, as Geordi Chilangwa, as Geordi Ntwanikani Bowman, as Geordi Munia Zulu, as Geordi. All these people, if you go through, all of them, they went through a court process. All of them, at least, as much as you can say Hakainde Hichilema has got a bad heart, at least all of them went through a court process. I don't think we can go through a court process when Makebi Zulu is president. So even if I were to appear before a tribunal, before UNHCR or anybody, I will tell them, this devil, Hakainde Hichilema, this devil, this man they are calling a devil, is a better devil than the person that they want to support, that they want me to support. He's a better devil. He's a better devil. He is a better devil. Does it mean that he is perfect? No. Does it mean that my political persecution is gone? No. Does it mean that my security is no longer a risk? It is still a risk. It is still a risk, and it has even become more of a risk because now people like Makebi Zulu are even after me. So my security is even more at risk because of dangerous people like Makebi Zulu. Because Makebi Zulu, in his family, he has criminals. In his family, he has criminals. Criminals that will shoot a person. So, how can I be secure with Makebi Zulu? With his hard-heartedness and the criminals in his family? How can I be secure? How can I be secure? I should be asking UNHCR and all those people who are looking after me to even beef up the security. So those petitions that you are writing, they will help me because I will even ask for more security. I will even ask for more things for me. Because these are dangerous people. You are more dangerous than Hakainde Hichilema. And by the way, even PF, even Mundubile, because some of you will say, what about Mundubile? Even if Mundubile would become president, I would not go back to Zambia. Why? Because Mundubile is part of the PF. And when PF was in power, they were arresting me. They were arresting me. PF was arresting me. And Mundubile was a minister. When I was being arrested, Mundubile was a minister. What could he do? What could he do? Did Mundubile try to stop it? Kampiongo, my brother, was a Home Affairs minister. Could he try to stop it? No, he didn't. that they did, at least, when I was arrested, at least they were able to say, you know, here is a 10 pin. That they did, and I appreciate that. But could they stop my arrest? Mundubile didn't stop my arrest. Kampiongo didn't stop my arrest. But I can tell you that yes, as my brothers, as my friends, they were helping behind. But they didn't have the courage to stop me being arrested. So if Mundubile becomes president, do you think I can say that Mundubile will stop my arrest? Eh? Do you think I can be sure that Mundubile will stop my arrest? That's why even if Mundubile becomes president, I cannot go back. I can't. Even if Kampiongo becomes president, I cannot go back. But worst of all, Makebi Zulu, because Makebi Zulu, I've seen how he treated Mtembonchito. I saw that. I have also seen how his brother killed a person in cold blood. These are dangerous people. These are dangerous people. Makebi Zulu, dangerous people. I cannot. So my security is still high risk. And with your petitions, it will confirm that indeed I need more protection, because now I'm being sought by murderers. Murderers and malukulas. I'm being sought by murderers and malukulas. I think Nasuka. Hello?
These are dangerous. Watari.
Emkwa.
Hawe wakamba. Umyafichika awo bantu na petition yao. Number one, reason why I pay that kwate ground, because the question that we need to ask them, does it mean when you are supporting a president does it mean all the court cases have been dropped?
Thank you. Thank you.
The answer is no.
They are there.
Okay. The answer is no. Because Zakainde is not a judiciary.
No.
Okay? The cases are still standing. And if they say they are persecuting you, it is through the court cases, which are still active in court, in our courts.
Yes.
So why should someone push you to say, go, now you have freedom, when court cases are still running? Huh? So that is total downess. Number two, but and it's good you have put that dataless card in his place. Look, what government machinery that not even an inch.
You can't. How?
Now, here is evidence. Which everyone were forgetting. When our former president died, Secretary to the Cabinet brought evidence on TV live when they were appearing on Sepa bench, I remember.
And hold on to that. Hold on to that. Just a pen apple. Stay online. I want to play this one.
Yes.
I want to take advantage of you. Okay. I want to play this one.
Mediforum Hospital in Pretoria, Republic of South Africa, have been concluded. I wish to put it on record that the government of the Republic of Zambia officially granted passage for the 6th president to come to South Africa for treatment.
You hear that?
Professor Njovu,
yes.
the
you hear that?
doctor of the late president, wrote to
yes.
me as Secretary to Cabinet, informing us of the planned travel. I responded, Professor Njovu, that as a citizen of Zambia, any citizen traveling out of the country, the government of the Republic of Zambia provides support as long as treatment is outside the country. And I offered that we get Dr. Njovu and our Ministry of Health Permanent Secretary to discuss so that we could support the 6th president in his passage to South Africa. However, it is on record, Professor Njovu wrote back to me advising me that this was for my information and not for any support. So the passage was with the full knowledge of the government of the Republic of Zambia, and no officer was given any instruction to stand in the way of the coming of the president. Secondly, efforts were made, again these are on record, to support the president while he was in South Africa. However, with the history and the relationships, this did not come to pass.
So I wanted just to make a point, because I had this already, but I was looking for an opportunity to bring it out. But basically, this is what you are saying, you know. Please go ahead.
Correct, and it's good that you have played it. Because that is proper evidence now. Now, that is coming from secretary to the cabinet, and he was talking, Nishinabe Minnaparia. Umona? Ajinga Nishinabe Kana. Umuntu wese alanda ati no bali mukanyokwenda tabamu support. When records are there, letters batali they are there, when the government was begging this family so they can help, but bale kana bale tina government, and government can do something fish bale tina bale that no will take charge. Musa mupiru kat no government tapo so kwa man, is that making sense? We know that no chitumbi Now I South Africa, Mr. Langisha on board the view. Kainaka in the Tarico. Mr. Langisha board the view. Baba smoke of one seven smoke down on a body. When we saw this, I know that Refaka in the on the body. That is not madness. So, in short, what I'm saying, what I on your issue, never be intimidated. Those guys are always failures. Not done that. My sister for it. Number two, here about the other. They thought maybe. Avena Zambia ngabachitafiki avena Zambia they will rise against president taka engagement and the government. Nomba fyali bapiru kirata baishi bafi kusaba Afrika abeli boom chali bawila. So don't even worry, my brother. Don't worry.
Of course.
People now Africa palace they aveni nasi bapishi.
Yeah, thank you.
Not okay.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Fahali.
Yes.
My name is Zaid. To also be confused on your phone.
Okay.
Yes. I think I'll start it this way. I want to say in the first place, this Reverend lady, I think she's completely offside. It seems like she's staying in Jupiter or out of this earth. Because if she was, she's followed how Zambian politics have been, I think she would come to the realization that even where you are, you cannot start talking ill about your own country.
You know? We don't know that.
You can't speak bad about your own country. Because I bring out this point. If she remembers how the post newspaper was closed, under Edgar Lungu,
yes,
the post newspaper was closed. But later on, when Israel lost in power, and also sometimes when they would get, arrested, sometimes people, police station there, Israel would, sometimes even when they would speak good about it, Israel would say, no, the government is persecuting Israel, that is how politics have been. Unless if she doesn't know that such things have happened. So there is nothing wrong with you supporting the government that is there, or talking good about your own country. There is completely nothing wrong. These things do happen actually. It is only her who thinks talking ill about your own country, maybe you are doing something good, which is completely out of this world. Now, coming to the issue of Israel when he was traveling out, for me, I think it was just at that point that Israel went out without the government evacuating him. Imagine if the government was entirely the entire process, taking him up to South Africa, and they were there doing everything, and then he died. Just think of it.
It would have been worse.
It would have been, it would have been worse. It would have been worse, actually. Worse. You know? So, they should just have to know to say, actually, the passage government cleared is to go. And on their own, they refused government assistance. And the process is died there. Or the people that can actually even tell us, is Nakachita, Makebi Zulu, Madam Esther Lungu, all those people, they are very much aware about how Israel died. Because, you know, he was due to come back on the 28th of May to Zambia. He was due to come back. And what we received, just after 2, 3, 4 days later, we say, you know, he has died. How? When somebody was about to, you know, we are not to come back again.
Tell them. He was doing well. He was doing well. Yes, he was planning to come back. And given Lubinda was saying that Edgar Lungu and gwa. All of a sudden, Lungu Amwalina. Surely.
They were even organizing cadres to go and receive him at the airport. On the 28th of May.
And after he dies, we have now Makebi Zulu saying, I want to be president because Edgar Lungu. I want to be president.
No, it doesn't have, those ones, the government must take interest and interrogate these guys. So that they can state how Israel might have died, because they were present there. Otherwise, that is my contribution for today.
Thank you very much. I want to go back. Beverly. I want to go back Beverly. I want that line. Beverly. Yeah, there's so many lines. I want to call back Beverly. I want to call back Beverly. Line, Beverly, you have my line. Text me. I don't have the number, this number that you used, but I want to call you back. The number that you used, I don't have it. I have another number, but that's not the number that you used here. So it is not saved. The number that you used here is not saved. Beverly, call me on my direct line. I want Beverly. I want Beverly. Where is that? Yeah, there are so many calls. I want Beverly. And there are so many calls that are coming, so it's difficult to fish out a number. Beverly, call back. Call me on my number. You have my number. I can't get it anyway. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Honorable.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Yeah, you are talking to Morgan from Southern Province.
Yes, Morgan.
Particular in Mazabuka. Yeah, I'm just glad to see how you are defending the government, even if the government persecuted you.
Yeah.
There are only a few people who can stand for the truth like you did. Yeah, the government was fighting you up and down, but you stood for them.
And you know, my brother.
And thanks for the page that you have.
And you know, my brother, just hold on a bit there. You know, I'm actually defending them, not because I want to, but because it's the truth. It's the truth. You know, they wanted to put the death of Edgar Lungu on the UPND government. But that is not true. That is not fair. And that's why I have been defending them. They wanted to mislead the Zambians that Hakainde Ichem has killed Edgar Lungu. That is an injustice. Even if they were persecuting me, there is no way I'm going to sit and, you know, support them to say, yeah, what you're saying is true. No, there is no way. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're defending the government, even if some officials are quite over that what can I say? They are talking ill about the president. Many officials are quite about that. But you've stood by yourself to defend the government, and we really appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
May you continue?
Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my dear.
No, I'm back again. Oh. I'm fine, you know. I want to tell my blessing.
Hello?
Because it's the truth. It's the truth.
Hello?
Do you want
Hello?
That's true.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, my father, Mulishani.
Bueno, Feshani.
Bueno. I think I want to taba is focused to differentiate umuntu wa changera no abawai. Mamunaka? Because kwashiba na chumfa baba na kashiba ndaba baba tanda tiyo ba PF bonse fipuba. Ba PF fipuba ba dao chanchani chonse. So, ina chafana mbo brandate. Abo bachira ndefu. Bachira mfika kwati bali intelligent. But bali intelligent but baba wise. Baba kwati nfira ba kodwe. Kodwe adwa intelligent but baba wise. Mamunaka? So, imokukunu mwatwele yati. The time wa UPND wa miketenga ngo defa kusuke kuneno ya ba UPND ofire wa mboku tuwa ofire wa against na PF wa mboku batuka so abantu bafika ba yesa differentiate FM mulera ndanga ma facts mulera nda nangu mulera nda fo mulanda ko bachipali fevle mulefa cause muni mwatwele mwekati amaruzi bani pere yakwe batumfire mwa against na PF mwa mboku ituka PF wamuna.
Okay, so you are wise, right? You are intelligent, right? Very good. So, Pafion Danda, fishing kana ngufyabufi.
Efe mulanda mula mixing, mula fishing ka nesha kwa sachi mokufi landira mushi.
Okay, so njebako, okay. Yo, wilgutukiroko. Njebako. If you're ndanda, if you have like at if you want and the woofy land that umfo.
Like if you feel Masharanda, if you feel Masanda Pariva, Edgar Lungu, Tabari, Bakanya, Ero Muntu, you won't say, I stay and you can knock Simona if Monatisha so. But Imwe, Moisa Mukulanda, Tabari, Bakanya.
Okay, so umfwa. Naisa ipusho kwebati. Inashirando kwa tawari wakanyantando kwa bali wakenye imikuinga ibiri but balungu bali fumile kucha imiku ibiri okay nomba nasando kwa but balungu bale ya kunse ya chalo na chando kati balungu balile ku Korea na video na chief nyamba wachimwa na video tefyo
na chimona
bufi bulya.
Okay, like the person panga point and the for kupanga.
Okay, panga point.
Because my question question about that job prophet must say yes or no, so that what mo pini yo muntu
mama. Wufi balungu mshaka baile ku Korea. Parifia kulondolo lapo.
So ile point. Parifia kulondolo to me nice. Sana ntumine pale badabana kashifasha. Badabana kashifasha.
Iwana iwe. Na inene now abali pali banama kazi now fumako kaloko. Ulela ndokwe wati. Imwe wati fumako mulanda fyabufi. Elo na isa yabatu. Ifyo mbepa finshi like apano mbandera waanda tiyo mulebe kwa tabali wakani. Nasanda chawe inenjishiwa kwa tawa wakenyi mikwinga ibili. But balungu bageya outside Zambia. Na isa pena nefilangiro kwa balide ku Korea, balide ku South Africa, balide ku Zimbabwe. So pombe pere ni pesa. Pombe pere ni pesa.
Okay, like money ijo first panono se doja shijawa kwa tibi tension to mine ko kulanda pali yo case ko bali yo case ya issue.
You all andira ni all andira. Fima mula vile
panono first. Na isa panono bata yadi. Na mu fashion dandide ne.
Ningo mfwa.
Dandide ati some mula mixing number ineko ya.
Kai the mixing. So sisi nda mixing. Fimo fyabufi fimo fyachile. So inanikwe bati mpera pwe fyabufi walanda ati mulebe poko ati tabale bakanya. Ninko asuka. So okay la ndako chimbi echo na echo mbepa chinshi.
Okay la panono pe. Na first na mungu ka point anderson tumine sana phone because mwala njire nshitamunde la tinshita yako.
Landa tufe.
Okay
landa tufe.
So ine phone mulanda na wala bachila ndati ba PF fipu babali badao chawa na shanyu kwa mfaka.
Your point now upanga kale. Now upanga kale. So anyway, thank you very much. Then kunshi.
Then kuri side yenu na yinu. Natural side yenu mana shara ndati. Imwe kun mango mwatele dati. Ngolefa abayupi upate seva kuri bayupi NG. Ufile fesi wabagenesi na PF.
Okay, if you're fishing. Okay, if you're fishing. No, but the point is, umfwa, nalilandirefyo. Number, let's move on. Pafyo ndelanda. If you have finishi. If you have finishi.
If mulera ndefu ya bufi. Nime per example like it's the cinema shanda. In the first place, apamule started develop a statement. Statement yenu ya pa first mashanda tabale bakanya mamucharo. Then mambo started develop a statement.
Inshallah ndapo tabale bakanya. Inshallah ndapo nalanda kwa wati. Umfwa nalanda hivi. Nalanda kwa balungu. Vale ya out. Imejo vale bakanya. Ili wabakanishe. It is because government had intelligence that what is going for is not medical. Tawale yaku medical. There was no evidence that is going for medical. So there is no evidence. There is no evidence where Balungu presented a case to say Vale yaku hospital, ichine, and Babakanya. There is no evidence. The time Vale yaku hospital, like Vale yaku last, government yali basuminishe. Ngabalande vishinka government yali basuminisha bandanje vishinka tindea ku inauguration ya kwa Mnangagwa government yali basuminisha batanda tindea ku hospital ku South Africa government yali basuminisha so ukweba no balungu echo bafuirire because government yali bakanyokya ku chipatala bufi.
Okay, I want to figure out the differentiating abari mfakuri mu bafira what the differentiate between
Hello? Yes.
Yes, Mabambashan.
Mabambe.
I got to go Kulanda Profetuno of here.
Ikacheni shwilande. Winalanda kwa namulala.
Agaida na wira kuno. Takwa amara takuni na mara ichi na kuhita.
Eladen tu fulande.
Inicho ndefu afyo kulanda po tayari. Ni pamula ndo wa Esther. Esther Lungu bada. Wate wa politician bati.
Hao ni wa politician. According to me, nakana isa mkutisa convince kwa nshishive. Ulefa unchisa convince nani njishimo bati wa Esther ni wa politician. Iwango le thinking that wa Esther te wa politician. Panga platform yove. Wewe abantu kwa wa Esther te wa politician. Ina according to me, wa Esther ni wa politician. I used to sit munga ndamuli wa Edgar Lungu tualera ndama politics. So that we some bati wa Esther te wa politician. Na leikala na wonde umfa walelanda. Iwata waikala po nawo ule umfa walelanda ba Esther. Ile na ali umfa walelanda. Uwa mfumishe po mundubire kwa bati mundubire yako kuntanshinina. Te ba Esther. Na le umfwa so te tuisa unje panati awe ba Esther te ba politician, ba Esther te ba politician. Na le umfwa. Name tuyandi name so yandi na tuikala. Balungu walelanda iwe ulanda kwa tinyaba. Aba balanje batamwe coward. I'm not a coward. I'm not like Sata. Mufile mwa chita differentiate. Balungu balelanda. Ba Esther balewa balungu ko bati you are a coward. And balungu bale chita complain na tuikala balelanda. Especially ngabana mona to wine so. So what are you telling me? Ba Esther te bala nikali. I am not if you move to tema politics. My politics, what you are doing. Ngatema politics, ba Esther ngatema politician. Ngatwalishika. Ngabadi de tere chitumbi. No baba Esther ni wa politician. If you are that, you know, badi keno kwati haka inde ichi nemeke sangwako. Why? Tema politics are. What politics are you? If she's not a politician, this thing wouldn't have been the way it is, but she is part and parcel of the political shenanigans that have been going on. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Watari, Mamba Shan.
Wira Mawambe.
I'm not a 21.
Okay.
Today come get from the under Caramba. And I will get a phone around for last time. One day, Zambia came back a book Parim. Why do I say so? Because Watari, where is blue, you go it's blue, where is black, you go it's black. But Nanguili Napa last week, when they start talking about UPND. This week, concerning that, where you see that something is wrong, you go it's where you see it's right, you go it's right. But Pamaduya Barungu, everyone who is reasonable, who have a good SIM card, you understand that what the family is doing is wrong. As things standing, Watari, they are bringing more confusion within the party. Today, Mpundu will stand as the president. Who will be the vice president? If they pick, let's say they pick Makebisu, does that mean that within 2 minutes, Esther Lungu Bamposa? If today they pick Esther Lungu, does it mean that Makebisu was just wasting his time? So you see, they were trying to use this funeral for their advantage, but they didn't calculate nicely. Today is right now is turning against with them. So I think when you said that you were Esther Lungu was a politician, she didn't calculate her move nicely.
Yes.
Because the more they have dragged, the more they are bringing more confusion in their party. So what will happen, more especially what I see, Mpundu will go through it as the president. Now what will happen, if he doesn't win in 2026, you have no financial capacity, because you, Mr. Chad, you understand that for the next 5 years, so we get the last year, 4 years, as the presidential candidate, you have to use your money to mobilize your party, to make your party strong. That's where now Mpundu will be needed. Now by that time, like from the look of the thing, Mpundu is already the pussy. They have turned against Mpundu. No, what is there is Mpundu. If Mpundu can manage, but how is he going to land the political party after 2026?
Yeah.
And with this confusion, more especially if they will lose on 2026, Esther Lungu will go in his way, Makebisu will go in his way, KDF, Bawati, Wakashimba Kambu, to be scattered.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
They messed up for themselves.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think we have had a long program. Let me end here because, yeah, I have to end here, I think. Thank you very much. I want to continue advertising my dear Beverly that please go and sign that petition. It's very good. It's very good for me. Please go and sign it. And Beverly, I wish you all the best. Continue. Make that petition to UNHCR. It is very good. It will be good for me. I will explain in details later on how such a thing would actually work in my favor. Go and sign that petition. It is proving something. Thank you very much. Good night. May God bless you. May God bless Zambia. Bye bye. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Here, bam, and here, and